You 100%?
Not yet. I can practice. I'm doing most of practice. Definitely like limiting my load a little bit, not going 100%, but close to an 85%. Yeah.
So you should be ready by the time the season starts. Training.
Hopefully, yes. That's the plan.
How difficult is it for you to go 80%? Because coach has been talking about how aggressive you are and, you know, how he loves that personality coming out. KK was just talking about your aggression as well. It seems like you're someone who wants to go hard all the time.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't hard. It was definitely challenging. And I feel like the year and a half that I was sitting down on the bench, like just watching, I've learned a lot. I've grew so much. Learning from my teammates, learning from the coaches, like just sitting there and watching, I would say like made me see things differently from like a different perspective, and it really helped me like getting through my injury. It helped me now. But yeah, I've been an aggressive person my whole life. Even I think it's genes. I get it from my parents, and definitely, especially my dad. It's just once I step on the court, I'm a different person. All I can see is just the ball and the rim, and just be out there and play. So, yeah.
What did you learn about yourself and the way you feel about the game from not being able to play all that time?
Definitely being patient was a big one. I'm not gonna get like whatever I want like quickly, and it needs time. For example, like I've been on a scooter for a very long time, and I was like, oh, I can't get off that scooter, and then like a week later, I'm just on crutches, and then a couple months later, I'm walking normally, and then I'm running. It's just all progress, and in my head, I was like, all right, I just can't wait to be able to play again, and here I am now. But definitely patience was a very big thing for me.
Yeah, having been on the bench for all the games, have you kind of pictured in your mind what it's going to be like when you're announced in the lineup and you
Absolutely, every game. Yeah. It's just I can't wait for this moment, and I've worked so hard for this, and I worked so hard to be here at UConn. It was definitely a dream of mine, and I just got to take it step by step and not rush it. As I said, just patience.
Not having played in so long, do you feel more like a freshman or an upperclassman right now?
I don't know. Like it's a weird feeling. Yeah, I've been here the longest, even longer than my classmates. But at the same time, I've never stepped on the court. Like I've never played with them, and I've learned a lot from all the players that were here: Dorka, Lou, Aaliyah, Nika. Just I feel so lucky that I get to come here early and learn a lot from them. Especially Dorka and Aaliyah, looking up to them was a big thing for me. So it really helped me a lot. Now when I'm like stepping on the court, like I remember like being against Dorka and Aaliyah. So unfortunately I didn't get to play with them, which was the hardest part, but I get to learn a lot from them and watch them play right now in the W, which is great. So yeah.
Have you guys been following along with them a lot?
Yeah, absolutely. They're fans.
How much fun was it to get to see Aaliyah in person?
It was great. They were like shooting free throw, and she was like going for a rebound. We were across from her, and then we waved at her, and she noticed us, and it was funny because she laughed at us, and yeah, just a little distraction, but it was great seeing her.
When you talk about being 80%, what's the other 20%? Is it mobility that you're still lacking? Is it strength in the leg? What's still missing?
I would say a little bit of everything. So I'm not satisfied with what I have right now. Like I always want more, and I always want to get better at whatever. If it's mobility, if it's good, like I want it even better. Like I want to be excellent, and excellent is not even enough for me. So I'm always hungry for more, and I'm never gonna stop. Keep working hard, and just always want more.
If excellent isn't even good enough for you, are your sights at being one of the best centers ever in college basketball, or here? What is the goal?
Yeah, my goal here is just, of course, like first of all, help my teammates whenever they need me, be there, do my job, whatever coach asks me to do, I'm there. What if it's rebounds, boxing out, anything, I'll just work hard to be what coach wants me to be and just be there for my teammates whenever they need me. So, yeah.
Number 8 was your national team number,
Yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, how did you approach coach about if you could have it back now that you're allowed to wear number 8 in college basketball?
Yeah, I wore number 8 my whole life. It was mainly for my dad, and then for my dad and Kobe, I would say. And because also my dad, when he used to play with 8, so I just wore 8 my whole life, even from high school, from middle school. From my first game ever, I started wearing 8, as long as I can remember. So whenever they changed the rules, I was like, all right, let me just go back to my usual number, and it just feels great that I get to finally play with number 8. Yeah.
You're kind of a mystery to people because they never actually, they've never see, even on TV, you haven't played where they could see you. What do you think people are going to see the first time that you get out there? What do you hope they see? What hits them right from the beginning?
I would say, yeah, I'm very aggressive, under the rim. I get hyped a lot, and I mean, if you guys can see me on the bench, it just comes out naturally. I can't wait to get it on the court, and it's just been like that, and yeah, just very, very aggressive.
How's your year and a half on camp, or a couple of years been on campus, academics-wise, student activities, community? You seem to be very visible.
Yeah, it's been really, really great. As I said, I'm lucky and blessed that I get to be here and just sitting. I mean, I know I haven't played, but I've learned, as I said, I've learned a lot this year and a half, whether it's academics. I remember when I first got here, I was very confused. I don't know where to go to my classes, what school is, because school is different than back home. But looking back now, I'm like, I'm a pro now. So, and now I'm helping the new freshmen. So, it's great. It's great looking back at it. Definitely wasn't easy, but I got to do it. So.
In addition to your aggression, what are the other parts of your game? I mean, do you have some length on a jumper? Do you pass the ball well? I mean, describe your total game.
Besides aggression, I can put the ball under the rim. I just can play as a post player. I can shoot the ball pretty well, and yeah, I can do whatever coach asks me to do. Whatever he wants me to do. If he wants me to play as point guard, I'll be there. Whatever he wants, I'm gonna be there. That's what I think. That's what our mentality is, especially last year. For example, Paige, she played as a center the past year, so I mean, I can't identify as something specific. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'll be there. And if I can't do it, then I'll work on it until I get it. So.
You can pass the ball pretty well. I mean, they've had some great passing post players in the past.
Yeah.
What's it been like working with CD?
Great. CD is, she knows how to get into me and how to get the best out of me, and I love working with her. And yeah, she's just been with me ever since I had my injury, and even before that, ever since I stepped foot on this campus. During my workouts, she's just kept pushing me because she knew how exciting I was to be here and that I wanted to change and I wanted to get better every single day. So she knew how to get that out of me, and she's the best.
We've heard that you're not afraid to push her back either. Is there a good give and take relationship there?
Yeah, she's my girl. Yeah, I love CD. Learned her I taught her how to crochet, so now we're best friends.
How helpful has it been for you to have just such a big group of teammates also going through the rehab process with you, even through right now, the start of the off season? No,
it's been great. Just having each other was everything. Because you look around and I'm not the only person that's going through this. There's 3, 4, not God knows how much. Like there's a lot of people that are going through it right now, and there's people that have already been through it. So it's just it's amazing. I don't want to say it's lucky to have them. Unfortunately, not. Like it is what it is, and we definitely learned a lot from it. And just having each other was everything. Like I don't know how I was gonna get through it without having them, or like any of them, all of my teammates, all the coaches, my family, of course. Like it's really, really great.
You talked about feeling like the chemistry is already in a really good place this year. I mean, do you feel like that helped with that, having you guys kind of go through that together?
Absolutely. I feel like we're really, really close team, like off the court and of course like on the court. But I would say like outside the court, we're really, really close to each other. Everyone's close. Even the freshmen, when they're coming in, they're really like blending in very, very well. Yeah, it's just great. I think it's a UConn thing. Everyone that comes here just gets along with everybody. So
from the strength and conditioning standpoint, forget the Achilles. Have you noticed a difference in yourself, stronger, a little more agile now that you're on the floor, and how's it affected your game in a good way?
Yeah, it's definitely like when I first got here, I was practicing with the team. I noticed it like right away. The physicality, the game was super, super fast from what I used to. And then like being able to practice, like the first week was so hard for me. And then I'm talking about like when I first got here, it was so hard for me. But then I just got used to it and like did extra conditioning, worked so hard in the weight room, getting stronger with Hootie, just to be able to like match their physicality and fastness. So, and now, no, I'm like stronger than I was before. So, yeah, there's no comparison now.
Well, KK said you're a dog, so I mean, that was Aaliyah last year, so that's a good thing.
Have you had a chance to speak to anybody in the basketball world about coming back from your injury?
Yeah, I did. Breanna Stewart called me when it first happened, and she called me. She was really, really sweet. She gave me tips and on how like to be able to maintain it. And yeah, it's just I was like I saw a phone call from I think New York, and I was like I don't know anybody from New York, so I just picked up, and she was like, "Hey, this is Breanna Stewart." I was like, "Oh, oh, hi," and yeah, she's an amazing person. She's my role model. I've always looked up to her when I was younger, like always, she's my all-time favorite player.
Have you continued to talk to her?
Yeah, she's been texting me like nonstop, and yeah, it's just been great watching her and learning a lot from her. And when I got that phone call, it was just everything to me. So yeah, because like I had just got my surgery and I wasn't in the best place, so like her calling me just changed everything. So yeah.
Are you participating in everything right now, or do you have limitations still because of the?
Yeah, I'm participating in practice, but I still have a limit to my load. Like I can do, I would say, good 90% of practice, but just have to still maintain my load because gotta take it step by step.
So are you still going through physical therapy every day?
Yeah. Physical therapy, weight room, and on the court.